is intended for a mature listening audience. Graphic and explicit language may be heard at times. The views expressed and opinions given by the individual hosts and their guests do not necessarily express those of this station or sponsors. Listeners are advised that neither the station nor owners and agents will be held liable for the content of this program. Rebroadcast, redistributed, or reused without the express written permission without the host or producer is not allowed. You are listening to Family Spirit International.
Rohan. Hey, everybody. It's Lee Brown with Family Spirit International. And as you know, we've been doing Tell Me Your Ghost Story, our little project about making sure that we give people a voice that has had paranormal experiences. And this is our wonderful producer, Mr. Brandon Cooper. So we are sitting at the Gilded Bat in Newberry. By the way, go on my YouTube channel and look for Ghost Hunter Gone Wild, and that is him. And it's blowing, it's blowing up YouTube right now. You got to see it. It's crazy.
I'm sick or viral or whatever it is.
Lord. So I'm at the Gilded Bat in Newberry, South Carolina, with a group of incredible people that I would love to take anywhere to investigate. These guys are jamming. And I have my grandmother's candle. And when she did ghost investigations, she took this with her. And when people told her their ghost experiences, she had others, but obviously I probably broke them, truth be known. But this is her candle. And I want to show you how this works. The way that people used candles back in the day, besides, using compasses and several other things, they used candles. They used candles in order to investigate because it doesn't blow out. But if you do this, see, you have to put forth an effort and blow directly into the chimney. So that way it was supernatural. So I'm lighting the candle again as we tell our ghost stories and experiences we've already had. Okay. I'm going to pass the computer. Brandon, you want to start it? And let's go that direction. Sure. Okay. Brandon.
Oh, hey, Stan. What's up, man? I'm just going to keep passing it. Y'all can just watch my show. Just pass it. I'm going to go this way.
Go to Alice.
Here we go. Oh, hey, do you guys see my son in the background? That's my son.
Everybody in chat just know he hasn't paid me anything for allowance in like 6 months.
I allowed you to come to this.
You know, like, you could give me more. You could spare some money, Dad.
I allow you to breathe.
Hello, I'm Alice. Nice to see you.
Alice, so tell us how you were able to.
Yeah.
How did you find pieces of time store, and how did you add it? What brought you to add it to your ghost tours?
Okay, so I had a little shop downtown Newberry. I kept having things happen that were totally unexplainable. Children's voices, seeing little girls, seeing shadows, doors slamming. So,
you can use that in this.
Oh, okay, cool. So I started asking around to find out the history of the building that we were in, the shop. Well, as it turns out, it was a clothing store in the 1950s for children. So, but in asking around what was in my shop, people started sharing their stories with me. And so that's how we found out about Pieces of Time, or I found out and I shared it with the group. And we went there tonight. It was amazing. It was so much fun. And I do spirit tours in Newberry. And anyway, you'll have to check it out. My website is mainstreetconnections.com.
Anthony, who are you?
Yeah.
My name's Anthony, and
Don't.
well, I don't know. I'm just here. Found Leitreanna on Facebook and started following her pages and joined them on ghost hunts.
How long have you been ghost hunting?
Just a couple of years.
So what brought you to ghost hunting? Did you have a thing
Um,
happen or?
No, mine's very boring.
Oh.
Not anything interesting. I saw the TV shows and was like, I want to get into some of that and see what
Have you
happens.
had something happen to you since you've been ghost hunting?
Yeah,
That was like, whoa.
I've had a couple experiences. One was at a bed and breakfast one night. I was standing outside of a room and I kept seeing shadows move back and forth. And as I was asking questions to the room, something came out.
Oh, wow.
I didn't see it. I didn't hear it. It just came out like I guess an energy. So that was kind of cool.
When does that sound familiar? Okay, so David,
That was fun.
it's your turn. Are you finished, Anthony? I don't want to rush
Yeah,
you, but I
I'm
can
done.
tell you're like ready.
David from South Carolina.
Yes, David, tell us about your brother.
Ghost spirit, he came through and also got fell down the steps.
Yes.
Pushed
you
down
did.
the
You
steps.
got pushed down the steps during an investigation.
That's right.
But tell them about your brother and how you were able to hear his voice. What was that like?
Strange at the first time being in class.
Yeah,
He came through.
yeah. I've actually got some footage of us when we had this photo and you put your K2 up there, the moment that he was able to make the equipment function. Do you think he does that to let you know you're,
He does that. He does that to my place,
wow. How often do you feel the presence of your brother?
about every day.
Were you close?
Yeah, close like he was here a year early.
Right, right. So if there's people that are watching that have lost family members, do you suggest that if they feel like they have something they want to say or?
It should. It's me.
Good, that's what I needed to hear.
Okay.
Pass it to Miranda.
There you go.
Put it together. Hey, I'm Miranda.
I'm Terry.
We're from Georgia. We've been investigating for a little under 3 years now, all over the Southeast. We were excited when we had the opportunity to come investigate here with Lee. Anything else?
David. Tell them about the doll and then go from the Belmont to here.
Okay. So my name's Haley. I actually had we had an experience tonight at Pieces of Time where this doll was actually on a shelf behind me in the store, and I believe Miranda and y'all had asked what the spirit's favorite item was in the store or toy, and David's Ghost Box app picked up Doll's watch and immediately said freezing, and she actually is really very cold, but only it's like right here.
Right. That's
And
right.
even the whole time I've been sitting here holding her, like for a minute, she kind of warmed up a little, and she's cold again.
Now, show them how she looks.
And she's an old flip doll, so she changes. And here is not cold at all. So this part of it isn't cold, but it's just like right here, like the head, feels really cold. So, but she's very cute, and I don't know what made me point her out, but it had said doll, and I just noticed that she was on the
Well,
shelf
I can
behind
tell
me.
you when you knew that it was the doll that in reference to that statement on the ghost box, I saw your face and you had a moment. So I'm like,
Yeah. Well, and this is only my second investigation. So because I came to the Belmont, that was my first one. But I've
You and
had
Mark, right?
yeah, me and Mark and my sister and her boyfriend.
Now,
And that
I came on some of the videos that I posted on my YouTube channel for the Belmont. So have you seen them and did you like that?
I've watched some of them. I haven't watched all the Belmont, but I really did enjoy the Belmont, and I think I had told you too, even before the investigation started, when we went on the tour with Marjorie, I actually caught that light at the Dindy House, which immediately got me excited for the investigation, because it was kind of confirmation for me that yeah, this is gonna be a good night. I already have stuff.
You're a
Like-
now.
Like trying to, well, and I've actually always kind of been one. I've always believed very firmly, even from a young age, because when I was about 6 years old or so, I think I was 6 years old, my dog had just died, and she was the same age as me. My parents got her when she was a puppy and I was a baby, and she was my first ever pet. They got her for me, and I was like about a year old, and she was still a puppy. And she had like just passed away, and I cried
I know.
literally all night. But I woke up in the middle of the night and went to my door, and we lived in a trailer at the time, and you could see straight into the kitchen through the hallway, through the living room, and into the kitchen. And my mother had an old like cupboard there that actually belonged to my great grandmother that I'm named after. And I actually saw her, my great grandfather that had passed away when I was a baby. I'd only met him once, and my dog was with them. So it was kind of like they came to tell me that she was okay and that they were going to take care of her. And it was just, I knew that it was them, but I couldn't, like, they weren't fully formed. It was just enough to where I could tell that it was an older woman, an older man, and I knew it was my dog. So that's kind of been where my fascination with the paranormal started, and it's just kind of always been there since then. So
Beautiful. All right, Quinn, it's your turn.
What would you like me to say?
Well, now that's up to you.
No,
How this whole thing started.
Oh, wow. Okay. For years I was told, shh, don't tell anybody. You had stuff going around or going on. My brother would have this little dolphin, and he would knock it down. And I knew it was him. I felt him. And I'm gonna cry because I feel him here. So anyway, I tried to sign up for the class, couldn't get in. The next year, I got you.
Yeah.
Found out that I knew her mother. Love her mama. Love you, Mama Judy. And went to class, and the first night we were doing the rods, and Andy and Laura and Kyle were sitting at my table, and we asked it some questions, and the rods went directly to me.
Yeah.
And I said, bad word. I said bad word, but it was a bit of a shock. It was, and everybody sort of, first time I've ever heard Kyle be quiet. It's a joke between all of us. We know each other now. So
Yeah, we do.
but now my brother, he helps me. I call him my spirit guide. I hope
I
that's
saw the apparition of him, but
yes.
from his shoulders up, I couldn't see. But I told you of his posturing, the way he was standing with his hands in his pocket.
Right. She
And-
saw that same night, she saw a guy, and it was so emotional for me. I couldn't get it out that was him. And then like the next night or that weekend, I sent her a picture and I said, "Is this the guy?" And it was my brother Charlie. And she said, "Yes, that's him." And he comes and goes, and he gives me a little bit of brotherly love, pushing and teasing, but he'll mess with me a little bit. But he helps out sometimes. And yeah. Yeah, he helps us wrangle children in sometimes.
Now tell people, now that you've done investigation, you've been a leader, you're a safety officer, you're a, retired paramedic.
Yeah.
So you know how different people respond to different things. You're used to dealing with people.
Yes.
Some spirits do not like electronics, others like old fashioned, like your brother. So
My brother has told us he does not like electronics, which in life, when he died, he still had a flip phone. So if that tells you anything. He did like his computers and his movies, but besides that, he did tell us. Now I burn candles in my house because I like candles, not for any other kind of reason. And he will, if he wants to make that flame go crazy for absolutely no reason. And I do feel him around and things, but when I'm at home, he knows not to take my energy, because at first he was taking it and I was getting really exhausted. But he's learning, he's helping, and he loves Leitreanna. He thinks she's beautiful. So he does.
I paid you to say that.
She paid me well, yeah. So, but yeah, I love the class, love Leitreanna and our new little family, our tribe. And I have plenty of stories, but that's the good one. That's the really good one. So. And Brandon, our new papa. So glad to meet him last weekend, this week too. So next, this is Laura. Excuse me. Yeah, you know I'm gonna get in trouble for that. Christy, I'm so sorry. I'm looking at
Laura's over there.
I'm looking at Laura for my.
I'm not the only one that does it now.
No.
So I'm Christy, and she walked off, so I don't know what she wants me to say, but
I got you into this.
okay, thank you, Laura. So way back in college, we actually had a paranormal club that me and a few of my friends started, and we would check out some of the places on campus. It was a small college in Western North Carolina, but there was one or two buildings on there that was supposedly very active and very haunted, and so we would do some of that. And I don't remember any specific stories from that, but I remember doing a tour in Charleston, one of their ghost tours, and we went through the Unitarian graveyard down there. And I remember before the tour guide was even telling us that we were, I think, near like a child's grave or something, I felt these little fingers, this little hand grab onto my two fingers and just squeeze. And then for a few years, I tried to like shut it all out. I was like, no, I can't. Like, it was too much for me at the time. And then a couple months ago, I saw that Leitreanna was doing this class at the community college near us, and just kind of got back into it that way and dragged my husband and best friend into it. So
Speaking of husband, here's some good things.
husband delivered food. Awesome. He
I
did.
did.
He waited till I was on camera to give me my food. So I'm gonna pass that on.
Hello, my name is Andy. I've been doing this about almost 3 years, and I guess my what Matt calls woohoo moment.
Yeah, your woohoo moment.
Is I was at an undisclosed, I guess, location in Greenwood, and kind of got pushed in one of the cars, and I could also, I felt a spirit come right through me, walk through me. I got cold, and then Leitreanna looked at me and says, "Did you feel that?" Yes, he just walked right through me. So, but there was a lot of different things that's happened. So, but I guess what got me started was I came in skeptical, but I left not.
Hello, I'm Nicole of Zelatero, and I've been doing this for a long time. Since I was a child, I've been interested in the paranormal, and I had many experiences, and they sought me out to try to figure out what was going on. And so still to this day, I'm very interested in the paranormal. I work as a psychic. I read tarot cards, energy cards, and I've had so many experiences just today and last night. A CD flew out of an antique, just like a box, an antique box that just flew across the room. And that was last night. I think somebody was trying to get our attention. So I'm really happy to be here. And here's Leitreanna.
Oh yeah, go ahead, Andy. Go back.
Sorry, I had another one that just popped in my mind tonight for the first time. I actually saw something move. It rolled on the table, a flashlight. A flashlight that we had trouble turning on and turning off. Gwen's flashlight over there. Anyway, it just rolled right on the table, and we're like, "Did you see that?" Now to the Leitreanna.
As I take a bite of pizza, here I am. So the pizza party has started, and we are enjoying the Gilded Bat so much. It's a beautiful place. We're going to thank you. Yes, I've got my desk here. Paranormal equipment, not just for the paranormal. Hey, Kimberly.
She's been saying hi to everybody.
I see. So we'll be going live again later. You don't want to miss Zella Tarot doing her reading for Brandon and for myself. I'm really excited about that. It's been 10 years since someone has done something like that. So I'm very excited. We'll be going into the basement here. If we have a signal down there, we will go live there. I just don't want you to miss anything. So I'm going to close for now because I want my pizza. And thank you for listening to our ghost stories. Have a great night, and I'll talk to you again soon.
Okay.